Every council in England has signed up to a government scheme offering extra funding to help so-called troubled families turn their lives around. Local authorities will only get the money if they reduce a family's level of truancy, antisocial behaviour or benefit dependency. Here's Mike Sargent.
A relatively small number of families are responsible for a big share of social problems. The children play truant from school, their parents live on benefits and are often in trouble with the police. Ministers say these so-called troubled families drain billions of pounds from public expenditure. Visiting a family intervention centre in South London today, the Communities Secretary Eric Pickles said it was time to stop making excuses for people. By targeting these families directly, ministers believe they can save money for the taxpayer.
We have to understand that we can help these families, but they have to take responsibility themselves, and they aren't victims of the system. They have it within themselves to make a better life for themselves.
In this part of London, last summer's riots gave the issue new focus. Were the rioters all from such families? If so, how could the problem be tackled? The government's answer was to offer financial incentives. Local authorities will be given extra money if they can reduce the level of truancy in a family, cut their antisocial behaviour and make them less dependent on benefits. Every eligible council in England has now signed up to the scheme.
Many councils are already setting up special units like this one in Wandsworth to bring together all the various agencies that currently shoulder the huge expense of dealing with troubled families. But at a time of significant budget cuts, there are questions about how much money will be available for this type of work.
Local authorities need funding to make this happen, and all the government is doing today is giving back to local councils some of the money that they've taken away from them. This work needs the right support because it's about hard graft, getting into those homes, working with the families and supporting them.
But ministers say previous attempts to throw money at the problem haven't worked. They argue that in good times and bad, the number of troubled families has stayed pretty much the same, which is why turning their lives around won't be easy. Mike Sargent, BBC News, Wandsworth.